The show can't start until we crack open a bottle of Revelton. Whether it's their crisp, clean vodka, the bold spice of their rye whiskey, the rich smoothness of bourbon, or the original honey whiskey that started it all, every pour is a taste of craft and passion straight from the heart of Iowa. So pour yourself a drink, settle in, and get ready to relax, laugh, and enjoy the show.
Hey, it's Andrew Downs. I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media, and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Packed up bags, hit the road again. 2 mics, 1 train, and a long time plan. From the bright lights flashing down in Old Sin City to a 2-drink minimum in the town so great. Punch non-stop on the interstate. Truck stop, coffee keeping us awake. Midwest roads, yeah, we know them well. From Des Moines to Chi, got stories to tell. Late nights, bright lights, open mic fights. Killing on stage, then it's back to the flight. From the cornfields to the Vegas Strip. Ain't no state where we don't fit. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside. Where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the neon glow to the small town dive. Comedy's the road.
Keeps me alive.
Yeah,
What up, Wilbur?
What up with you?
Not a damn thing. Same old, you know that. This is your week, baby. This is your week. Get ready.
Yes, sir. We
Ready like Freddy.
shove off for California, Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
4
big shows, taping them all. Get ready for the dry bar comedy. Not the dry bar, the
open bar.
Open bar. Some kind of bar comedy. You know, if I ever did dry bar, you know what my opening joke was going to be? It was going to be, I know this is the dry bar comedy, but I actually call mine the hidden flask comedy. Okay.
You just fucking that'd be funny on dry bar, just fucking drinking whiskey the whole time.
Yeah, just the hidden flask comedy. There you go. Boom. So what else?
Dude, in a speakeasy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm surprised you're still alive after this weekend.
Yeah.
Your Hawkeyes. They had it too, didn't they?
They certainly did.
That'd have been a big game. Put them in the playoff picture, correct?
Yeah, I mean, well, if they went out, they were gonna go.
Yeah.
And they still could if they had help, but no.
You know, there's a chance I heard, and I'm hoping it happens, that there's a chance that they could get the New Year's Eve game in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Maybe we go out then. Maybe we go do
maybe I'm 0-2.
I would like to ask you, I saw this show up on Twitter shortly after the game. Were you involved in this little taunt here where they ran to the north end zone and taunted you guys?
Ooh.
No.
Are you on that side, Billy?
I'm not on that side, but also I was gone when that happened.
You bailed early.
No, I didn't leave early. The game was over.
Wow, look at that. You think they'd be nicer guys considering, they're Oregon kids.
Right?
I mean, who knows? Maybe somebody yelled something over there. They went to that particular section for a reason, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
They didn't come over to my side. I'm on the A. They went over where the I is. I'm over where the A is.
Okay.
But once they kicked that field goal, I left. Like,
yeah.
I mean, what are you
why
going to stick around for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
fair. That's fair. I saw
they
that.
were, Oregon's out there. They hit the field goal.
That was Bill.
No, they hit the field goal and then they run out there on the field and they're celebrating. Like I'm not gonna stand there and watch them do that. I'm done. I'm out.
Yep. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, hell no, I'm fucking sitting around watching that shit. But if they did come over to my section and I was there,
What would you have done?
nothing.
Just look at them.
I mean, I probably would have laughed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna fucking throw. I mean, like,
yeah.
First of all, I don't yell shit at them anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I might yell some dumb funny shit like, you know, I don't know, you're scared or that, you know, I might, you know, you don't want to come down here, or, you know, I might yell some shit like that.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna yell like derogatory shit at them.
Where was I? I didn't see the game at all. So if you were to say the game, was it a close game, or was I who was the better team that day?
Well, I mean, the better team that day was Oregon because they didn't make any mistake. I mean, they didn't make as many mistakes.
Yeah, I saw the start when what was going on with is that the irregular hiker?
Yeah, he had 2 bad snaps in a row. I don't know what the deal was there.
Yeah, right off the get-go we had him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Obviously, it was fine the rest of the game, but I don't know what the deal was there. But no, I mean, when we went down and scored and took the lead with under 2 minutes left, you know, when we didn't get the 2-point conversion, that worried me, you know, because
rightfully so.
Yeah. And then it was 2 points, 2 points on the safety, 2 points on that 2-point conversion. If Weejan fumbled inside the red zone.
Yeah.
And we would at least got 3 points out of that. So, like, you know, we don't normally make that many mistakes.
That's why they play the game, Billy, because shit like that happens.
But yeah, I mean, I felt like we should have beat them. We should have been the better team that day.
Who they got next week?
USC at USC.
At USC. Well, that's tough. They don't play well when they go west.
They do not.
Yeah. Oh well.
Although, well, you know what? That's not entirely true.
Yeah.
The Holiday Bowl, they beat the piss out of USC a few years ago.
That's true. But I mean, I just think about all the other times
I mean, there was the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
And then last year they fucking lost to UCLA.
Yeah. No shit.
Ugh.
Well, we move on. We got bigger and better fish to fry. Billy Blank live.
I had a good time. I had a great weekend. I had a great time. It was a fun day.
In the shitty weather, even.
Yeah.
Sometimes that makes, you know what? Sometimes when you watch games,
there's like a camaraderie with you.
Yeah, it kind of makes it even better
because you have through it.
You're not only battling Oregon, you're battling the weather. You're battling everything.
Yeah. I was prepared. I had my fucking.
You had your Minecraft suit on?
I look like a fucking firefighter.
You look like a fucking cartoon character with that thing.
I was walking well, the thing was, it didn't really start raining until a little bit before kickoff. So most of the tailgating, there wasn't really any rain, and it wasn't very cold.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have a certain thing you do as far as like how either drunk or high you get before every game? Is it different, or do you kind of get yourself into like the certain thing every time? Like, I'm going to be this fucked up when kickoff starts.
I don't think about that.
No. But are you always buzzed a little bit?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
I mean, I'm always stoned. Like, that's just the normal everyday thing.
You smoking that weird pipe that weird thing that's not a real cigarette that looks like a cigarette?
My one hitter.
Yeah. Okay. You don't do the gummies. You don't do the gummies or any of that kind of shit.
No, that stuff doesn't really do anything for me.
Okay.
Some games, like, you just party more than others. Like, the vibe's different at the tailgate.
Does the times make a difference?
Yeah,
you find yourself getting more fucked up if it's an earlier game because
a later game.
The later game.
The more time you spend tailgating, the more you got to pace yourself for the game.
But then you got to think about it's late and you got to get back home. That kind of sucks.
Well, like this past week, my buddy that I go with, the whole family was there. So both of his kids, his brother-in-law, his wife's brother was in town from Oregon.
Yeah.
And then a buddy of his son from Oregon, who was an Oregon fan, was there.
Oh, geez.
We had a decent sized
The spread looked
tailgate,
nice.
and it was a bigger party, you know, and all the youngins are they're taking all the Jello shots and all. I took lots of Jello shots and a couple Fireball shots.
You run the gamut. You know, so I'd go like at the last few tailgates I've been to, and sadly, you wouldn't like it. They've been Iowa State because that's what although I did go to an Iowa one last year, but I'm the same guy. I get my scotch on the rocks. I make a big drink. I nurse it. I smoke a cigar, and that's just what I do every time. I don't vary. And when the shots come around, all that weird shit, I leave it alone.
I just don't. These days, I don't really drink other than that.
Yeah. Well, you have to anyway. I mean, you have to watch yourself. You don't do your rum and cokes anymore, huh?
I drink like low carb beer, low carb whatever. Yeah.
You drink the sissy ass stuff. I seen you.
Yeah.
You drink that girl. You drink your
vodka sodas.
You co-ed girl.
It's not rum, it's vodka. Yeah. Sissy shit.
I seen you.
It's already fucking pre-made in the can, so I gotta fuck with it.
Yeah, goddamn co-ed. So what else can we talk about?
Call me a co-ed?
You're a co-ed.
It's getting soft.
It's soft.
I'm in Iowa City fucking pledging.
That's right. That would be funny. Who was it? It was the Wayans brothers when they were the blonde chicks or whatever.
White girls?
Yeah,
white girls.
Chicks. White chicks, whatever.
I can see
called.
Billy. Could you imagine Billy if he had a wig on? He was like being a girl.
Like, I don't have to imagine it. We can make it happen, Willie.
That's right. I forgot.
Just make sure
he'll be a fat girl, though.
Yeah, I'll be a fucking fat girl with a beard. Which actually, I'd rather it be that way. I'd rather I had the full beard.
You've been going to Iowa games since you were a little kid, right? Now, you used to go with your grandparents, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then when did you start like going off on your own? When did you start like?
Well, I started going on my own as soon as I was old enough to drive on my own.
Yeah.
Like I didn't go to once I was in high school, there was a couple games I went on my own. Like one time I was going to my dad's for the weekend.
Yeah.
And I got in trouble at home at my mom's. And I planned on going to the Iowa game. I was going to scalp tickets with a couple of my friends. We were just driving up and going to go. And my dad knew that was the plan. Well, my mom said that I couldn't go anymore. Like I was grounded or some shit. Well, she didn't communicate with this to my dad. And I knew that. I told my dad I was going. He asked me if it was okay with my mom. I said it was.
Yeah, sure, because he wasn't going to call her and you knew it.
Yeah. So we went, and then I got in trouble when I got home, but the damage was done. I already knew. I knew I'd get in trouble when I got home.
When you were college age, did you ever find yourself at any Iowa parties with any of the
oh, dude. The first time I ate shrooms, I was in Iowa City.
Okay. And then as you got older, did you ever find yourself Stacy in it? You ever been in one of them parties? You're a little bit older, but
Natty Light.
Got your Natty Light going.
Natty Light and some co-eds.
Yeah.
No, when I was there for homecoming one year. I remember because Timmy Dwight, it was against Michigan State, and they were beating us, and we came back and beat them. Timmy Dwight had a good game, and oh fuck me.
That you? Dude. Billy's kind of cute.
I look like Pam from The Office a little bit.
Yeah, you do. Exactly. That's exactly who you look. Pam from The Office.
I mean, out of 1 out of 10, that's a solid 7.5.
Although the body looks a little thick.
She looks like
that back is a little
large.
Whoa, that body's That's that girl
She
that
looks
when you're
like
on
she's,
Facebook always takes the real close-ups because she doesn't want
She
you to
looks
see
like
the rest
she's
of it.
on a lot of dating sites with
Yeah.
pictures that are up here.
Yeah, exactly. You ever seen people? The heavier they get, the closer they take their picture. Like
Yeah, and the
sometimes you see a
higher
guy
up.
with just a guy with like his eye. You think, how big's this motherfucker?
Well, that's kind of what I'm noticing, like on dating sites, is if the
Yep.
pictures are all from this angle,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
then she's hiding some
that's right.
shit.
Um, so anyway, the first time I went to an Iowa game, that's when I was actually going. I went to the university right out of Dowling. Went there for a semester, and I remember I went to, and Chris could probably even look it up because Iowa stunk in the 70s, and it was 1970. What it was 1974, 75, and I remember going to the Penn State game, and that was the first game I ever went to. So that was 50 years ago. Yeah.
The game I was talking about before Chris
Yeah.
showed that picture was like I said, that was the first time I ate shrooms, and I ended up at this party, and the girls, I remember never in my life had I been in one place with so many drop dead gorgeous fucking girls, like
God, yeah.
and
Yeah.
I couldn't talk to one of them. Like I was sitting on this couch just like, yeah, ain't gonna happen today.
Who are you with? Who's your buddies you're with?
I remember this buddy I was with because this buddy of mine,
John Burns. I was there. There you go.
Buddy of mine was from Oskaloosa, and he had friends that went to Iowa, and that's where we were staying in the dorms with them.
Yeah.
And another friend of his that was going to school in Colorado was the one that brought the shrooms back.
Oh.
So everybody that ate shrooms was eating them for the first time right there.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, my buddy that I was with, we end up getting separated, and I spend my whole night with his Oskaloosa friends that I'd never met before.
So that would have been, what year would that have been?
1996, 97.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I remember I went to this party with all of his buddies, some house party, and the other thing I remember is the night before we went to one of his friends' older brother. Also, he was like a graduate student.
Yeah.
And so he had a house with a couple of guys, and they were older. And I remember I rolled up a blunt, and none of them had ever smoked a blunt before.
Yeah.
And I just remember this one kid going, "Is that a cigar paper or something?" I was like, man, you guys are straight up whiter than the whitest white man. Whiter than the whitest white man.
The semester I went out right out of Dowling, 1975. I remember got up there. My roommates was a kid that was going to be a dentist from Carter Lake. I can't remember his name. Some other kid, and then right next door were two black kids that went to North. They were basketball players, and I remember I walked next door just to see what was going
Iowa?
on. Yeah, and I remember I walked in the room, and this room was immaculate. Just posters put just right, clothes were hung up nice. And I thought, I'm OCD like that. So I looked at this. I went, oh yeah, this is definitely where I'm gonna hang out. And I remember, I can't remember their names. One of them played basketball at North. Nice as fucking, because I was only there a semester.
Yeah.
And I can remember that. What happened was my cousin Ronnie and Mike Vacco, the guy that started Scorner Vaccos, who has since passed, they came with me and they came to the Penn State game. And after the game, we went back and we saw my roommates and we started talking to them. And all of a sudden they said, hey, can we spend the night? So they spent the night, stayed in the dorm. Next thing you know, it's Tuesday. These fuckers are still there. And my roommates are like, are they going to leave? Or yeah. So it was,
I had a buddy like that when I was in school. My buddy that I go to the games with all the time. Me and another friend of mine. Well, two of our like kind of inner circle of friends. Three of us all went to the same school, and we had apartments. We didn't stay in dorms. And then, this dude practically lived up there for
You
He'd
know,
be up there for 2 weeks without fucking coming home.
you've been an Iowa fan your whole life. Did it ever occur to you to maybe try to go to Iowa and try to maybe walk on the baseball team or do something like that?
Well, the goal when I went to Marshalltown
Yeah,
was to get better and hopefully go to Iowa.
yeah,
But I realized right away I was not a D1 talent.
yeah. I got you.
So yeah, that kind of lost its luster. I still wanted to get back. I still wanted to play for 4 years, but
Yeah,
no, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on here before. One of my only like what ifs was like,
Yeah.
what if I would have just went to Iowa and been Herky?
yeah.
You
That was
know,
it.
so-
Yeah, mascot heads. Yes, I
That's
remember
right.
that.
I would have fucking loved that. I would have had the time of my life being Herky. Do you
Do you,
imagine coming out of the tunnel?
Yeah.
The flag?
Those mascots. I mean, they get more athletic every year, though. Too. Like, I mean, I haven't been to Iowa games, sure, but is the Herky really good? Is he like flying around the place?
No, I mean, Herky's always been in decent shape. It's always
Yeah.
been a person that's in decent
Yeah.
shape. It seems like you had to be a certain height and under
Yeah.
a certain weight to be Herky.
Yeah.
I know that was a thing.
Do the mascots ever, like in the other team, do they get together and like fuck around, fight each other and shit?
They used
anymore?
to. They used to
Yeah.
when they'd have like. I
Yeah.
remember watching like they do like a thing where they kind
Yeah.
of fake fight each other and
Mhm.
whatever. And the home mascot always wins the fight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
But
kind of like wrestling. Yeah, they get the
I
script.
think that I haven't noticed visiting teams bringing mascots very much anymore.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe that's something they cut out of the budget.
Yeah,
I haven't
think
seen the opposing team's band. It used to be like once or twice a year the opposing team's band would be there.
yeah.
And then they would
Yeah.
play at halftime or something.
How big do the opposing team? How many tickets do they get? I mean, how many like at Iowa? How many? What would you say out of what's Iowa's seat? 70, 80,000?
70.
Okay, is there at least 5,000 of the other team there, or no?
Yeah, I think. Well, every visiting team gets an allotment of tickets.
Yeah, yeah.
And if they sell them, they sell them. I have no idea, but
Mhm.
yeah, like there's usually a section where
Mhm.
Well,
you've been to games at other stadiums. I mean, I went to watch Iowa at Wisconsin, and they had a little area there. I don't really remember how many there were, but
yeah, and that's usually where like the players' parents and stuff
Yeah,
are,
right, yeah.
and all that.
yeah.
I think maybe like it may not even be 5,000, maybe
Yeah.
like 2,000. I don't know.
Is there any other stadium you'd like to go watch Iowa at? Any Big Ten stadium? I mean, I went and watched the game at Michigan. That was pretty cool to see a stadium that size, 100-some thousand. And Wisconsin was pretty cool.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I want to make sure they're gonna win if I
Yeah.
go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So-
What's the Penn State? What's that one called?
Beaver Stadium.
Yeah. But where's it at? What's the name of the town it's in? It's in. I can't think. People go
State
to-
College.
Yeah.
State College.
Happy
Pittsburgh.
Valley.
Happy Valley.
Valley, yeah.
There you go. It's
Whatever.
happy. That's because that Sandusky's got you trapped in a shower. That's why it's Happy Valley.
Ain't nobody
So-
happy but Sandusky.
And ain't nobody happy but Sandusky.
And that redheaded guy that just ignored the balls clapping.
You know what?
Fucking heard
There's
Sandusky in there clapping some fucking 13-year-old's cheeks and didn't say shit.
You know what? I don't know what it is. It's just more exposed, but goddamn, there's a lot of pedophilia over the years. I mean, there used to be, you didn't talk about it that much. Now it's like fucking everywhere. A lot of pedophilia.
Well,
Too much, I think.
you think too
Yeah.
much?
Jesus.
I think there's too much pedophilia. I gotta be honest.
Me.
On the scale of pedophilia, I think we're a little over.
That it didn't
we're a
bother
little-
me.
we're a little bit over.
You know,
Certain amount of
back
pedophilia,
in my
I
day,
can do. Yeah, that's right.
there was only like one pedophile
That's
per
right.
neighborhood, and you knew who it was, you
Yeah.
know?
And we were happy.
And the kids that went to that pedophile's
Yeah,
house,
that was
you
it.
knew they wanted to go there.
That's
so
right. That's right.
everything was fine back
They got
in my
fed,
day.
they got an education, and they were happy. They had to
Now,
walk both ways uphill, but other than that, they were fine.
now there's a pedophile every square inch of this.
Goddamn, everybody's a pedophile now. It's like Oprah's giving them out. You're a pedophile. And you're a pedophile.
It's because they're taking too much Tylenol as little kids.
Yes, you goddamn right.
Wait a minute. So now the Tylenol makes you a pedophile? Is that a new thing?
Well, you're an autistic pedophile, but you're a pedophile.
Well, I heard he dialed that back.
Oh.
I heard that he admitted that there was no evidence.
Did you see this fucking guy when that guy fainted? He took off. Fucking Robert Kennedy took the fuck off.
Yeah, well,
I'm just gonna bring that up.
Just escaped.
Just gonna bring it up.
Like he just ran? What?
You have not seen this?
He said he was going to get a chair, but you know what? I watched the whole thing. The chair never came back.
Hold on.
And Trump was sound asleep during most of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
How could Trump, when Robert Kennedy was talking, how can you fall asleep listening to his voice? That's gotta be tough. That's like this is somebody with a weed eater outside your window.
I got questions. I got some questions for you guys about Trump. Have you entertained at all, like, just for a second, like, what if you were wrong about him?
I'm not for a second. No.
Never.
Not even.
No.
Like
he proves it every single time he's on TV.
Yeah, every time.
But you've never seen like. Has there not been one thing that's happened since he's been in office? Has there not been one thing that you have looked at and been like, I mean, that makes sense?
No, not a fucking thing.
Not even one.
Not one. Not a.
Yeah, when he did some work to like cut some of the parolees and some of that work that he did with the Kardashians to get some of those reforms for prisoners. Yeah, maybe.
First of all, the thing is, whether he does good or bad, it doesn't make any difference in the fact that he doesn't know what he's doing anyway. This motherfucker, he's a puppet. They just tell him what to do. He's a fucking puppet. He's a big-ass puppet.
I will say this: if he lowers the cost of those prescription drugs for weight loss,
yeah, I'm on that.
I would be on board for that because I think a lot of people can use it, and it is.
You mean the fat drug?
Saving
it's
some
the
lives.
Fat drug.
Yeah. And well, I mean, it's making it affordable for people that can't afford it.
Yeah.
I saw Dr. Oz talk. What is it with Dr. Oz now? He's acting like he's a tough guy all the time.
Oh well, that's because he's in the Trump. He's in the Trump mafia.
I know. That's the one thing about Trump. Why? Yeah. What is this with everything having to be tough with?
Because they're all bras, Billy. They're bras.
This is RFK taking off running.
You okay?
Somebody fainted.
Look at RFK. Oh, gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
And then Trump just stands there.
Oh, like yeah.
At one point, he turns around, and just faces the camera.
Well, yeah, he's because he's not fully awake.
He doesn't know what to do.
Well, he's in a daze. He doesn't know if he's dreaming this or if this is actually happening.
Look, he's just no thought whatsoever to go over at least like check on the guy, or he's just standing there.
Yeah.
Like,
or get out of camera sight.
He's letting the people work on him.
I don't know what to do with my
dude.
hands.
He's got Dr. Oz is a medical professional right there taking care of
Dr. Oz. He's fucking Dr.
Oz. What do you want Trump to do?
Get the fuck out of the camera view instead of staring at it like you know.
Well, okay, so then by that rationale, RFK did the right thing.
Well, RFK got out of there because they
might
have asked him advice, and that would have been
obesity. And are locked into that system. President Trump has also instructed us to.
This is where he's falling asleep.
Address and the root causes of chronic disease. In the meantime, there's nothing more important than we can do than lower this price for their GLP drugs.
That's like trying to sleep in a room with somebody that's got a fucking weed eater on. How do you sleep to that? That constant. I mean, that would be the one thing that would keep you awake is listening to that. Fucking horrible.
What I'm saying is, now when we're arguing with Trump pansies or these MAGA people or whatever, right?
Yep.
And and you listen to him double down on, you think to yourself, this fucking guy there's nothing he could do that would change their mind, right?
Not a thing.
And you think they're brainwashed, right? They're brainwashed by whatever media they consume, yada, yada. They're brainwashed by their algorithm.
Yeah.
More or less, right?
Right.
So if we can say that about them, why can't they say that about us?
Well,
why can't they say that?
You know what?
That we're brainwashed by our algorithm and that we're wrong about Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, they can. But also the fact that what's been going on with us lately, all these fucking senators caving in, we look just as bad as they do at this point. I mean, it's like I'm not going to say anything because they could come right back and say, yeah, well, how are you guys doing? Well, not good. Yeah, not good.
They accomplished absolutely nothing but wasted 42 days of people's pay
they did.
And everything else. Like you were hard fast and weren't gonna, and now you caved, and now on a promise that you're gonna get a vote,
which are not.
What
they played chicken and lost.
Yeah, and what at what point has anything in the past shown you that they're going to honor their word by giving you a vote?
Yeah, once again, it makes me think there's something more to it. Someone got to them somehow. Because every person that works for Trump, if you look at their eyes, they all look like they're hostages in some way or form. That they're not really doing what they want to do. Someone got to them in some way or another. You know what I mean? And that's all they did. All they did was cross the aisle and come and get some Democrats. That's all they did. Yeah.
Something somebody says to me all the time is that Joe Biden just opened the borders, just fucking opened them.
I wasn't paying attention, so
just let everybody in, and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Now, is that true or false?
Yes, Chris, is that true?
Huh?
What do you know about that?
I mean, yeah, the board. I struggle with the phrase "he opened up the borders just wide open."
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm saying. I mean,
like no, I don't.
Didn't they?
I don't think that he just swiped a pin and said, "Hey, open the borders up, let them in."
Because I mean,
in all honesty, it could have been that a lot of the migrants are like, "Hey, listen, there's a president there that is a little more sympathetic to us. Yeah. Now's the time to go over there."
Well, here's the really stupid argument that they'll make all the time is that they wanted them to come in because they know they'll vote Democrat, and it's like, you dumb fucks, they can't vote.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
and plus, I think every one of them's a fucking murderer, which is the crime that they commit is far less than what we're doing.
But they're all murderers.
Yeah, they're all murderers. Yeah,
everyone. But here's my thing. I don't know, man. Did I bring this up on here last week or not?
Don't ask me. I don't remember.
I can't remember. But if it's not totally about race, then why aren't they deporting a bunch of Eastern European people?
Oh no! Are you kidding? They're letting. There's a bunch of South Africans that they let in. A bunch of white South Africans that were.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it is completely about race.
All that's going anywhere is Mexicans,
brown people.
Brown people.
Brown people are good. Adios.
Nobody's fucking knocking down Igor's door.
Exactly.
Nobody's banging on Igor's.
I haven't seen him deport one Russian. So yeah, exactly.
It was like, hey, Vlad, how come Vlad hasn't renewed his visa?
Exactly.
You haven't heard any of those stories, have you?
No. Sucks.
But I don't know, man. I'm willing to entertain the fact that I could have been wrong about some things.
Not about him though. He's just a bad. Yeah. I can't. You know what, Billy? The problem is, I hate the guy so much I can't even look. I'm looking.
I know, and I'm trying to get over that.
I'm not even looking at the politics anymore. I just don't like him.
I can look at a situation and go, okay, that I'm kind of with Willie. Like, has his administration made probably some good decisions? Sure, I'm sure there has been. Do I think that he had any fucking thing to do with it? No, because he's just in it for the grift.
Listen to this.
Let's talk about the border for a second.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the sheer volume of people that are trying to get in this country every single day?
It's pretty crazy.
It's a fucking astronomical
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah.
Like
But,
just
okay.
the cars, like all that, right?
But let's take
So-
percentage. How many of them are bad people?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying. All I'm saying is, if you actually look at what like, just watch one of those. There's reality shows about it, the Border Patrol or
Yeah.
whatever. Like the amount of cars that are just there
Yeah.
at all hours of the day. Like you can't just let all those cars go. Like you can't.
I don't think they ever did, but I mean, all you can go by is statistics. How much is crime down seriously over the last 3 years?
No, I'm not debating any of that. What I'm saying is, like,
people just trying to get in the country.
there has to be rules.
Yeah,
I
agree.
And so why are we getting so angry about them taking care of people that that didn't follow the rules? You know what I mean?
I think a lot of it is, Bill, is that there's a lot of people that have been here that, yes, they came over illegally, but have been productive members of the society and have worked very hard and built a life and not broken any other laws. And now they're being ripped out of a country that they've been here for 20 years.
Oh, Chris, by the way, yeah.
Okay,
because they broke one rule.
And I don't think I'm only playing.
I know you're only
guys
playing.
know how I stand, and I'm playing devil's advocate.
I understand, but I'm saying I'm answering your question. I think that's the reason. And
right, but if that's your if that's your like argument for
criteria, right?
Your criteria, correct? What about a white guy that's been a productive member of society, worked a regular job, raised a family for 35 years, right? Been at the same job for 25 years. Has a fucking drug problem. Maybe he's a cokehead. And he ends up getting busted with coke, a bunch of shit. Now he loses his job, loses everything over that one law he broke.
Right.
Despite the fact that he was completely productive and completely clean all the way up until now. I mean, look at how many guys we know.
I mean,
I'm not saying we know, but like, you know,
I personally think drug laws are bullshit.
Well, yeah, I mean, and maybe
so,
that's not the best example in the world, but I'm just saying, like,
hey, Chris, is this true? That I heard that
there's a counter argument for everything, and like that's kind of where my brain's at now. Is I'm thinking like, what's the counter argument gonna be?
Did the ICE guys did they get paid during this whole shutdown? I heard the guys in ICE.
I read somewhere that they did.
Yeah. And how did they hire them? Were they vetted at all? I mean, he built an army. He built
law
an
enforcement
army,
officers at ICE are generally paid during a shutdown because their work is considered essential and protected by a separate funding and reconciliation funds. While some non-essential ICE staff may be furloughed, those performing law enforcement duties will receive a super check to cover pay for hours during the shutdown period. So those guys, but TSA agents, which seems to me is pretty, considered essential?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay, so here's probably a better example.
Let's
say
air traffic controllers, essential.
Yeah.
Didn't get paid.
What about a guy that maybe when he was 17 years old, killed somebody in a drunk driving accident. He took off from the scene, never got caught. Finally, new evidence comes into play, something happens, and 30, 40 years later, they find him and throw him in jail for the rest of his life, despite the fact that during that 40 years, he was completely clean, productive member of society. Now he's getting locked up forever for that one thing he did.
Well, that's a pretty big thing he did. I mean,
it's a pretty big thing he did. And is he getting due process? Because that's another thing. A lot of these guys aren't getting due process.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just getting locked up. They don't know
but
where they're at,
technically, is due process not is that not something that's only afforded to an American citizen?
Absolutely not. It is not. That's not what it says in the Constitution.
No,
I'm asking.
No,
I'm. What's it say in the Constitution?
A person. It doesn't say a United States. It says a person.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm just like I just want to make sure I'm covering all my bases here because I have these arguments a lot,
I just hate them.
What it says specifically.
Okay.
No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law.
No person. Doesn't say no American person.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the Constitution of other countries.
Yeah.
So I mean. Couldn't that be
from what I've heard,
in the wording.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
No, I think that they have to put no person because at that point,
there's no such thing as an American citizen,
right? And what if that meant, oh well, then women we can do it to women. Like you have to be that general to make sure that you're covering every human being.
Chris,
Billy? Right? But I'm saying, when they wrote that.
Yeah.
Right. They didn't know what an American citizen was.
Yeah, they were writing it for the country. They weren't necessarily considering,
Give you something close to home.
I think you're safe, Rev. I think you're safe. Nobody's coming after you for weed smuggling in the 80s. I also like that he put a $sign there.
Yeah, exactly. What do you call it? We have my wife and I we got rental properties, so every once in a while we're looking for people to work on them, and we found this young Mexican kid, and he came and he had all his papers and he showed us everything. He'd probably been in the United States, I don't know, maybe 10 years, but he's legal and everything. Had a little helper with him, and the helper barely spoke English. And I talked to him, and they did do wonderful work. Anyway, he told me, he said no, he's also got his stuff, but he's very scared about what's going on because he's got family that. So the other day they were working on a house and I asked him where his buddy was. He said, oh, he left. He went up to Ames to stay with his family. I said, why? He says, because he's scared. And I said, but you said he is. He says he is legal and everything. He said, but he can barely speak English. And he's seen what's happened to some of his friends. So this poor kid that when I tell you they worked their ass off for the amount of money we paid him, the stuff they did was amazing. But yet he's too frightened to leave his house now. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not what this country was founded on. And the sad thing is the people that are arresting these people are enjoying it. That's the worst part.
Are you saying that you paid him less than you would have paid a white guy?
No, I'm just saying they quoted us. No, I'm saying they quoted us. And as a matter of fact, as you know me, after they got done with
he hired the lowest bidder. That's what he did.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Then they did the work they did was amazing. And as you know, I always tip. I tipped them afterwards for the few jobs they've done. But it's just, I mean, I'm just saying these ICE people are the worst fucking people in the world. The worst. And Trump likes them, and he thinks they're great. So I can't look past that.
I may have somebody that's worse. I may have somebody that's worse than that.
Than Trump?
No, than ICE agents.
Who?
Have you? We talked a little bit of it before Billy came on, but Bill, have you seen this trend of this woman that called around to the churches trying to get formula for her, her baby that was hungry?
Oh, I've heard about it. Yeah, like
it's
kind of a social experiment.
Yeah, so I've got this. I've got this queued up here.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a break and we'll come back and let's dive into this little social experiment.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this is fun.
And
don't let me forget, by the way.
Yes.
When we start talking about this, don't let me forget about the time I stood at a fucking exit for KGGO.
Okay.
And dressed like I was homeless.
Oh,
and begged for money.
We haven't talked about it on the pod, but I feel like I've heard part of this story before.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. All right, let's get a word from our sponsors. Of course, Andrew Downs at AKC Marketing, who's going to be my co-host tomorrow night on Old Man Strength when we interview Nathan Sage, Democrat U.S. Senate candidate. And then, of course, Revelton Distilling Company, Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage, and then styled by JJ Boutique. I had my first consultation last night at Julia's for this this awards dinner that I'm gonna I'm
nice.
going to go to, and she's going to style me with a whole new outfit. So
Very cool.
I already got a pair of jeans, so they look good. She's going to.
She knows what
She
she's
can
doing.
even make me look good.
She knows what she's doing.
She does. Absolutely. All right, let's get this, and then we'll be back with some Reddit, this TikTok video, and our favorite segment, How Fat is Billy during the AI segment.
Fucking asshole.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa-born, Iowa-aged, Iowa-bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com.
Gentlemen, let's be honest. Finding the perfect gift for your wife or girlfriend isn't always easy. You want something thoughtful, stylish, and unique. And that's exactly what you'll find at Styled by JJ Boutique. Julia Bradshaw and her team strive to be your go-to boutique for casual, boho, and chic clothing and accessories, helping women elevate their style one piece at a time. Located right here in Johnston, Iowa, Styled by JJ brings trendy, high-quality fashion that boosts confidence without breaking the bank. So, if you're looking for a gift that says, I get you, instead of I tried, head to Styled by JJ Boutique. Because nothing makes her smile like feeling beautiful. Styled by JJ Boutique, where style meets confidence. Visit our Johnston location or shop online at styledbyjjboutique.com.
Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, or if it's simply time to renovate the one you're already living in, you need an experienced mortgage professional to help you analyze your financing options and to make sure the closing goes smoothly. And that's exactly what you get when you call Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. Kyle's experience and expertise, coupled with Wintrust's rates and programs, ensures you'll get the mortgage that's right for you. You may even qualify for down payment assistance. Before you reach out to a realtor, call Kyle and get pre-qualified, empowering you to start shopping for the home of your dreams. Call Kyle at 515-473-0546. Kyle Lehman Wintrust Mortgage, 515-473-0546.
All right, and we are back. So there was a pretty viral TikTok trend going along. This young woman decided to do a social experiment. She called, I think, over 26 churches in Kentucky and Tennessee, and had a baby crying in the background, and was calmly trying to talk to each church and to see if they would be willing to donate a bottle of formula to see what they would do. The overwhelming majority of them did not do it. So I'm going to play one of these videos and show you. This was Joel Olston's mega church.
Oh, of course.
Of course, the mega churches, right? So
Yeah.
this is one of the videos.
Do you have a are we going to watch a whole 2-minute video?
No, we don't have to. No.
I have a 2-month-old baby, and we ran out last night, so she's been going all day long without food. Is there any way y'all could help with formula?
We do have a benevolence ministry. I can take down your information and put in a request for you.
Okay. How long would that take?
We really don't have an estimated time just because we do receive a lot of requests here. Each applicant is different.
Jesus.
It take a couple weeks.
Did she really just have to ask?
Okay, so
Did she really just pop that out?
so
These fucking reaction video fucks. God damn it.
yeah,
I fucking hate them.
I know.
I hate them.
Because why? Because they're stealing other people's content, right?
They just take other people's shit and go, oh, or then they can.
Yeah. But the point is,
Yeah.
what was
I wanna fucking
interesting?
murder them motherfuckers.
What was interesting?
You're getting off point here, Billy. Come on now.
Was the aesthetics of it, right? So
Yeah.
these churches take in this money, they're supposed to give it to charity. This is what we hear all the time from the
Mhm.
right and the conservatives, right?
Yeah.
If the
Mhm.
government's not there to help, then we have all these churches that would help. So
Mhm.
we don't need the government because we'll help ourselves.
Yeah.
You call all these churches, the majority of them didn't want to help. She called a mosque who, Muslims are terrible people,
Sure.
immediately offered to help her and gave her viable options of how she can get some help. She called a biker bar. They offered to drive to her house and bring her a case of formula. So all these stereotypical people that you would think are bad people were the first ones to help her. But what was worse was some of these churches' reactions after this, they got exposed, calling her a Jezebel and evil, and she's the
Jezebel.
devil. Yeah.
I wonder if they've gotten to like the Trump. I would like to hear. I'd like to hear Caroline Leavitt's take on it. Well, she was ugly, and
Okay, well, first of all, I mean, in all fairness, she did pick one of the church, like she's calling Joel Osteen's mega church, which probably does field about 1,000 phone calls.
She
a day.
did call other churches though in the
Yeah.
area. That and full disclosure.
well, to be honest, she was down in Kentucky too. That didn't help.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you gonna feed this to some kid who's gonna grow up and get gay married? We ain't
Yeah,
giving you
right.
shit.
That little baby sounds like a homosexual.
I can tell by the cry.
Yeah.
I can tell by that baby's cry. It's
That
a
baby,
goddamn homosexual. We ain't
Yeah.
giving you nothing.
No.
We
You
hope
can
it
pray.
starves
You
to
can
death,
pray the hunger away.
We really
That's
don't want
easy
that
to do.
to grow up, to be honest with you.
Pray the hunger away.
That's right.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Of course, when she called a biker bar, they did that. Fuck. I get it. I just feel like it's a little bit. She made these calls with an agenda. This wasn't a social experiment. She had an idea of what she wanted to prove, and she proved it.
Yeah,
Like-
that's true. No.
Doesn't change the fact though.
Yeah, it doesn't
not
change the outcome at all.
fact
No.
Yeah, I
That
guess on some level, this is to be expected for me.
This Billy's turned into the real fucking devil's advocate lately, hasn't
No,
he?
like
He's
this
just
is
no
like
fun
trying to see
whatsoever.
both of them. 6'7"
What I'm
this
saying-
guy,
fun
I'll
whatsoever.
tell you.
What I'm-
6'7" over here.
What I'm saying is like
He's a fence rider.
no, I feel like I could have told a different story if I wanted to. I feel like I could have strategically made phone calls, told the exact opposite story as her.
Like
I'm
what?
sure, yeah, obviously. Now, Billy, tell us about when you were on the street begging for money.
Yeah.
But
KGGO.
also, yeah, that's kind of what it goes with this. It kind of goes hand in hand with this. But also the thing about her calling the biker bar and calling the mosque, in those two instances, that's exactly what I expect, and that to me is normal. And so maybe I didn't,
Yeah.
because those are two. Think about it. When she calls a mega church, she's calling people that deal with
getting
rich
hung
people
up
all
on
the time.
that. Like that was the one video I found. You're getting hung
No,
up
no,
on this
no, but
mega
what I'm-
church, but like
but when
there were
she-
several. If you were to watch them and listen to
Right.
their reactions,
Right.
there were several instances where it was a local church that could have easily
You know-
given her a lead of some sort. And
The
didn't.
the point I'm trying to make is she it doesn't matter.
My first question would be if I'm working the phones, if I'm there and a lady calls me with the baby crying, first thing I'm gonna say is, "Where are you? Are you close? Can we help you? Is the baby all right?" I mean, just some actual real instead of like, well, you have to go through this channel and this channel. What the fuck? If you
And
What
it
I'm
may
hear a
saying-
take
baby
a couple
crying-
weeks.
the
I mean,
people
if
that
you hear
helped
a
her,
baby crying, I mean, the first thing I would say is, where are you? Do you need immediate help?
Yeah. It's
That's 'cause
also
I'm a
the
good
people that
fucking guy. That's why.
the reason I'm saying it's not a surprise to me is because the people that helped her are the people who are used to dealing with poor people.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I mean?
That's a great point. Yeah.
Like these other churches she's calling aren't full of poor people.
Right.
Churches that are full of poor people are gonna be the first ones to help. Bikers are gonna be the first ones to help because they grew up around poor people. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. They know
that.
They know what it's like to go
and that makes my point. Like I've said forever, poor people are more generous than rich people.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Yeah.
A poor guy will give you the shirt off his back.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, when they say that about people, that's who they're talking about. You know what I mean? When guys are on a bridge begging for money, you don't see the Escalade pull over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
unless he's trying to pick her up to pedophile her. Yeah, that's what they do. That's how they pedophile you. They see you on the bridge. They go, "Ooh, there's
so
some
yeah,
good
one time for
pedophiling over there."
KGGO,
Yeah.
we decided social experiment it was Paul's idea.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
Paul
yeah, I'm
Lane's
sure it
idea.
was, yeah.
One night I was at the club. I don't know why he thought of it, but anyway, he fucking thought it was great.
Yeah.
In fact, he showed up with hot chocolate and a donut for me. so I go.
How did the experiment go?
I went to 86th in I-80, the exit right there.
Yeah.
And I wore some like swooshy pants that had a hole ripped in them.
Mm-hmm.
And like a sweat, I made myself look homeless.
Yeah.
And I held up a sign that just said "Need money for kids." That was it.
Oh,
because
wow.
the idea was we were going to donate the money to KGGO children's charities at the end of the.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm standing there all morning, and this is also, I think I did tell the story before, Chris, because I was talking about how people always say that the homeless guys make a bunch of money, and I saw him walk and get into his fucking.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you're full of shit. You did not. Because I stood there for hours and nobody gave me shit. I got like fucking $4.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went on the air on KGGO, and once I got on the air, people were purposely getting off on the exit to give me money because they knew it was for the children's charities for Christmas. It was around Christmas time. But remember those fucking First Assembly of God commercials? Fucking dorky guy that's like, sometimes he'd like be standing on a basketball court and he'd like shoot a basket and miss it and be like, sometimes in life we don't make every shot, but at First Assembly of God, everybody can make a basket.
Billy, I knew you by then when you did this, right?
Yes.
Okay, that would have been funny because I stop and give money all the time to homeless people. I mean, I do it constantly. I actually have a pouch of ones that I keep on my thing that I always hand out. And if I just saw you, I'd have just stopped and went, so comedy ain't going too good then, huh?
Well, my point is that guy. Mm-hmm. Do you remember who I'm talking about? You remember what I'm talking
vaguely,
about?
I can't even remember. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll still see one every once in a while. Chris? You don't remember the fucking dorky pastor guy?
No. I just tried to
all
Google
the time.
It too.
Yeah.
Try YouTube and First Assembly of God commercials. Des Moines or something. I'm telling you.
You know, the things I love the best in the world are commercials that are made by people in Des Moines. I think they can make commercials for their own thing.
It's the worst. Yeah. It was like, you could have called one of us.
Yeah, just... the furnace is out again.
Okay.
Again.
Nothing on YouTube.
Geary Brothers.
Exactly.
Hey, I would like to think that we make pretty good commercials here. I mean, Billy killed it at the coach's Kolache's place.
Yeah.
As the hungover weed munchy guy.
Yeah,
so nothing
method
came up
acted,
on YouTube.
Chris.
No.
That's just method acted. That didn't take a lot of one stretch there.
Nothing. Nope, nothing. Sorry.
Man.
I'm sorry.
I wish somebody was. I just want. I need you guys to see this guy because you'll go, oh yeah.
It's First Church.
Can you just like
First
Google
Assembly of God. I've searched 100 different ways. First
Damn it.
Assembly of God commercial, Des Moines.
Pretty sure that's the place.
I got a map quest for First Assembly of God.
Is it on Merle Hay Road?
It is, yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's the guy.
Okay, well, calm down.
God damn it. Well, anyway, he made all these fucking dorky ass commercials trying to get people to come to his church. And it's a huge ass fucking mega church. It's not a mega church, but it's a big ass.
I mean, if it's on Channel 13, maybe we could reach out to Ed. Maybe Ed can pull some old video or something for us.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be. I'll tell you for sure. If anybody, I guarantee you, anybody watching or listening to this, people are going to know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, when I was standing there at that exit that day, that fucking guy pulled up.
For real?
Yes. And acted like he didn't.
Did he have a basketball? And he said, "Come on, let's see if you can make a shot."
Acted like he didn't even see me.
Oh wow!
And I totally called him out on the air. He fucking called me, and I was like, "Man, that First Assembly of God guy pulled up here, completely turned the other cheek."
I told him give me a shot, coach. Let me try to make a shot.
Oh, dude. I remember they had to call and make sure I was okay because somebody called him because the cops stopped. The Urbandale cop pulled up to me, and so they called. I was like, "Oh, he might be in trouble," but the cop just pulled up and was laughing.
Well, Billy, how do you feel about those people on the corner? Do you feel like, I mean, like I said, it's got to be tough to be a scam because let's be honest, like everybody thinks, oh, they probably make hundreds. No, they don't. If you're standing on a corner anywhere, I think you're lucky if you make $20 or $30 in a day. If you're lucky.
There's people out there. I'm not going to say any names because it's not. I shouldn't. But I know someone who's not an idiot.
Yeah.
Who thinks they have a boss.
He thinks they have a what?
He thinks there's someone that they're all bringing their money to.
Oh, really?
Kind of like an Oliver Twist kind of a deal.
Like a pimp?
That's what I'm saying. Like he was saying that, like he watched somebody over by his place. It was starting to rain. Somebody pulled up in like a truck and handed him out an umbrella and then just drove off. And he's like, now usually isn't there some kind of interaction that takes place in a situation like that?
See, I struggle with that because I would think that if you're out there without an umbrella, that would make me want to give you more money.
You know what? And if you're trying to make money like some kind of, I think there'd be a lot better ways than having somebody stand on a fucking corner getting $1 at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, get some fentanyl, get some baggies, work on some other shit. I mean, come on, there's better ways to make some dough.
Yeah,
if you're on the corner, show a titty or something. That's what you got to do.
There you go. That'll drive me.
I mean, I saw a fucking guy that, because the median over here, MLK and Euclid, the median on both sides, there's always somebody in each one of those.
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
and sometimes they'll fight.
Oh, really?
And one guy, I was the other day. I pulled up and because they got the sign in the median, right? They sit up against the sign, and he had like a big ass piece of cardboard and like a tray or something to block the sun. And he had it taped to the sign to block the sun so he could have some shade.
That's skin cancer. That's no joke. They got to protect themselves from the aliens.
I used to do a joke, but I haven't done it in a while. The old joke was the people on the corner holding signs. This one guy had a sign said that we'll work for food. And I said the guy was about 400 pounds. I just rolled down the window and said, "Hey, take a day off. You're killing yourself."
You remember Dwight York?
Oh yeah, juggler.
Dwight York, huh?
Was he the juggler?
No.
I think. Oh, that's another. That's Robert.
No,
York.
Dwight York, a really quirky one-liner guy.
Yeah.
Kind of like a a creepier Mitch Hedberg.
Okay.
Talked in more of a voice like this.
Yeah.
And he was bald.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
bald on top, long hair.
Yeah.
And I remember he had a joke where he's like, saw a guy outside of a fast food restaurant said, "We'll work for food." So I gave him a coconut. That's the jokes that he told.
All right. Speaking of telling jokes.
Okay.
As I was looking at TikTok to find that, I found this little nugget of a brief little interview, a snippet of an interview of Al Roker talking to Eddie Murphy about stand-up and whether or not at 64 would he ever do stand-up again. Whoops, hold on. Muted, sorry.
Is there any chance you would go back and do stand-up?
I'm open to it. I have to wake up one day and it has to seem like it would be fun. I was 27 the last time I did stand-up, and I'm 64 now. The guy in the leather suit is a grandpa. So actually, that would be funny if I came out of that.
So my question is how iconic would that be if Eddie Murphy went back and did stand-up?
It'd be pretty amazing. I mean, but I mean the way stand-up is anymore, I don't think it would.
He wouldn't last very long.
Yeah, and it wouldn't.
Really?
It wouldn't hit. It wouldn't hit like it as it is now with the way social media is. I don't think it would be that big a deal. You know what I mean? Just wouldn't. I don't. You know. There's just too much.
I don't think it would be a winning proposition for him. That's why he hasn't done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Well, you know what?
That's why. You know why it doesn't sound fun to him? Because he doesn't want to put the work in.
Yeah, exactly.
From age 27 to 64, he hasn't written a single fucking joke. He hasn't done any stand-up at all.
And he'd be damned if he's do and damned if he don't. If he
yeah,
was great, it would be like, well, you're Eddie Murphy,
no-win.
of course you're great. Yeah.
That's why he's doing it's a no-win situation for him.
No. Exactly.
Do I think Eddie Murphy's one of the reasons I am a comic?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was like
Murphy
my
was
very
great.
first influence.
But you know what? What's funny about him though was his
but I understand
his energy. His energy, you can tell just look at his energy's not there anymore. He'd be a completely different act than he was then.
Yeah,
which
and
I think we all are.
And he didn't develop.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you watch the great comics.
Yeah.
Like George Carlin, his act
evolved
over time. It evolved.
It evolved. You know what's funny?
Eddie Murphy hasn't had an evolution on stage.
Have you seen him? Do you see when he did Saturday Night Live though? He was hilarious on Saturday Night Live when he did. He was Family Feud and he was doing Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
His Tracy Morgan was fucking hysterical.
And then didn't he bring Mr. Robinson back too?
Exactly.
He resurrected Mr. Robinson and.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a serious question. We were talking about the Iowa game. We were talking about Oregon. We're talking about what a big fan Bill is.
Yes.
Willie, did you know that there's a price to Bill's fandom that he will not meet?
Really?
He's not that great a fan, honestly.
Wow. That's hard for me to believe.
I'm just saying, I showed him this gem today for his pool table. And he balked at it and said, I'm not spending $500 for that.
Really?
Not.
So what kind of a true fan is he?
First of all, it's sold.
That's not the point. It wasn't sold when I sent it to you today.
Billy.
It's not the point.
Because I already have a plan for above my pool table.
What's it going to be?
It's going to be a Jumbotron.
It's not near as cool as this.
A Jumbotron isn't as cool as that?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's going to be a Jumbotron. Swear to God. I'm taking 4 24-inch TVs and I'm mounting them like a Jumbotron with a light that comes out of the bottom.
You mean like over what would be over like a basketball arena or something?
Yeah, exactly. That's what's going to be over my pool table.
I've seen some of those. The
funnest part of that will be when we talk to him later and he talks about how it fell off into the pool table and he fucking smashed all 24.
You know what the problem is, Willie? is your Mexican guy ain't going to be there to mount it. He's going to have to hire a white guy.
Yeah,
And
you're damn right.
That shit's not going to work.
My Mexican guys would mount that for $11. That's what they charge nothing. They're unbelievable.
And now we're just stuck with these unskilled white people. That's the problem.
I'll be able to mount it myself. I've actually, believe it or not, I've mounted every light fixture in my house, all the ceiling fans, all that.
A three-way switch. Have you mounted a three-way switch before? Because those
the only thing he's mounted is his wrestling buddy. That's all I think.
That wrestling buddy mounted me. All right.
You know, they were talking about the wrestling buddies on chair shots and chokeholds a couple weeks ago, and I could not comment fast enough. I was trying to find the clip to throw on there. I never could find it in time, and then the show was over. I missed my moment, but I would so badly wanted to comment.
That's too bad.
Your clip of the wrestling buddies.
Shit, I mean, it's become a running theme. It gets brought up about once a show.
You know, I got to feel that Wrestling Buddy's going to turn into like a Me Too kind of thing. After a while, he's going to come out and say, you know, a lot of that was against my will.
The Wrestling Buddy wouldn't listen. I tried to tell him no.
It's right, exactly.
Have you guys watched anything good lately? I've watched a couple of things that have fucking been nuts. I just watched this.
You know what? I finished Love on the Spectrum.
Oh,
I finished all three seasons. It was so good, and really, really made me wish that my boys would have that experience.
Yeah,
that Josh and Jordan would have that experience.
So. It's interesting, man, because I'm torn on it because I'm laughing for all the wrong reasons a lot when I'm watching that shit, and I know that there's a part of me that thinks the guys that are making it are dicks. But you can't argue with the end result for the participants,
right? And how much
getting a lot out of it and loving it.
I looking at it from the boys' point of view, like they have just as many feelings,
desires
as everybody else, and to normalize it like they do on that show, I think is like the character, the woman Danny, who clearly is looking for somebody to be intimate with. And
Danny wants
struggling
to get
with
fucked,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
She's looking that poor
she's
fucking
struggling
guy.
with that.
She's like,
she's struggling with that. She can't meet. She won't. You know what I mean? Like, who here hasn't been horny before? I mean, like,
how about the cowboy dude and the girl that just kiss all the time?
Yeah, and the dad's like, I may need to get the hose. Like, yes. Now, is it Connor, the one that is kind of lives in a dorm with three other friends of his, and he meets that girl
Connor's
Callie?
The one fucking super mean to his mom all the time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Woman?
Okay. Yes, who does the British accent all the time, and yes, I can't remember what the other.
Connor.
I can't remember what the other. Connor's got the beard, right? Yes.
Yes, I think so. Maybe.
Yeah, he met the girl Georgie in the last season.
George, that's it.
Yes. So the other one,
Connor and Georgie are a sweet couple. They get you a little emotional.
Yeah, I know. Connor went a long way.
Just sitting there like, what
you got to watch this show, Willie. You really like this show.
Yeah, I'm completely lost, but.
All right.
No, I just watched It's All Her Fault.
Yeah, I've heard that. Who's in that?
This motherfucker, dude. This show is batshit. It was fun. You know, it's like fucking kid gets kidnapped and all kinds of, you know, people trying to cover their tracks and cover shit up. It gets all nuts.
If you want crazy shit that's really crazy and get out there, just fucking watch the news.
Have you guys ever watched Squid Games?
No.
No, I never got into that.
No,
first of all, it's from like China or something, right?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. And they're like killing people or something. I want no part of it.
It's not real, Chris.
I don't care. I don't. It's not my cup of tea.
I'm watching fucking Tulsa. That's what I'm watching.
I have not watched that either.
So it's a show about a reality show where they're killing people.
Right.
Yeah. but it's not a real fucking
But let me ask you a
thing.
question:
People
Is it
aren't
like is
really
it
dying.
subtitles and shit? Is it like in
You can
is it in
watch it dubbed
Chinese?
and with
Yeah, because
I
Willie
watched it
doesn't want
dubbed.
to. Willie's
No,
not
I
into
ain't doing that.
reading.
I ain't fucking reading
I
nothing.
think it's Korean.
Well,
I watched it dubbed.
Oriental. It's
I watched
Oriental.
Oriental.
I watched it dubbed with subtitles, and it was great. But here's the thing: they've done this. Netflix has done this thing where they do a real version of it. It's called Squid Games. Fuck the competition. I don't know, but anyway.
First of all, it's not Squid Games. To me, it's calamari games.
Obviously,
right?
they don't.
You know?
Nobody really dies, right? But when they get eliminated, they pretend to die. It's the fucking stupidest. Like they all have these fucking packs that they're wearing underneath.
I gotta
their
watch
shirt.
it just so I know what the fuck he's talking about.
So,
I know, right?
Getting lost every
somebody gets
episode
eliminated from a game, and their fucking pack goes off, and they're supposed to fucking and fall down and.
Oh God.
I don't understand why they have to do that part. Like, it's pretty intense. The actual games and everything. It's fucking intense. I'm telling you. It's good stuff.
All right, I got to read this Reddit, and then we'll get to the AI. So this Reddit I came across, and I thought this is. I pre-apologize, Willie.
Okay.
Because this will open up, I think, for Bill to be inappropriate, and you know how much fun we have with that.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers act like you don't bait me into it.
Well, I'm baiting you with this one.
You gaslighting motherfucker. You're the gaslightingest producer this side of the Mississippi.
That's why it's fun.
Yeah.
What's something everyone does but never admits?
Picks their nose for one thing.
That was first on the list for an answer here.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Picking their nose is the first thing that comes to
And
my
act like
mind.
they're grossed out by other people doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
This person responded and said, I do this unapologetically, but I don't eat the boogers.
Well, good for you.
I mean, people that masturbate, that's got to be up there, number 2, probably, right?
That everybody does and doesn't talk about?
Well, yeah.
It does.
Right? I don't think it really ever comes up. Yeah.
I think way more people admit to masturbating than picking their nose.
You think?
Absolutely.
I think he's right.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm trying to think. More people won't admit to. Dude, taking a finger in their
drop the N-bomb. A lot of people dropping the N-bomb and they say they don't.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I do like that one. Mm-hmm. Taking a finger in their butthole, dude.
Wow, here we go.
We
go. You know what? We were just gliding along, then all of a sudden there.
You know, just because I bait you does not mean you need to set the hook.
So nobody's ever. Neither one of you have ever had a chick stick their finger in your butthole.
No,
not that I can remember. I've been married 100 years. So.
Perfect example. Neither one of them's admitting it right now. We've all had it done. We've all had it done.
Yeah, you 4 hours ago. So
I can take this much pinky.
Okay, and once again, the visuals are just stuck in my head.
Anything more than this much pinky is questionable.
Yeah.
Although I've been told it was more than that.
Are you proud of yourself that you can take more than that? Does that make you feel better? Like
here's
you're
the
pulling
thing,
your weight?
man. As long as it's a chick, it's a chick's finger. You know, I think guys are like afraid that if they like something like that makes them gay.
Yeah.
It's
one
not
of the
true.
answers.
It's a chick's finger.
One of the answers is checking out quality and quantity after pooping.
Oh, well, you get to a certain age and you do that anyway because you don't want to know if you got fucking cancer. So
yeah. Willie's got a fucking.
That's how I found out, by the way. That's how I found out.
Willie's got a fucking plastic spoon in a plastic baggie next to his toilet.
You're damn right. You gotta figure that
time
stuff out,
shits,
buddy.
He scoops a little out, sends it off.
Sends it off. Yeah, the little thing that you can send off to.
All right. Last thing. We've got the AI. I don't know what it made me think of it. I was sitting at my desk today and I have a little bobblehead of Roy Kent from
Ted Lasso.
From Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
I thought, I wonder what we would look like as bobbleheads. So of course we'll start with Willie first because he's always the best looking one, the most suave looking one here.
We could actually do this. We could actually get bobbleheads made.
We could. That would be dope.
I would like one just on my desk. I'd like to just punch Billy's head all day. Just kind of hit him.
Right. All right, here we go. Where is?
Of course, as old as I am, I could probably be getting Parkinson's here. I'm at that age where I could get Parkinson's. I might be a real.
You could.
Yeah. That'd be like Katharine Hepburn.
Why is this not coming up? All right, we'll show Bill's first because it's not bringing yours up now. Hold on. Maybe we'll. Let's see what this does. There we go.
Let me see.
There's Willie.
I ain't seen nothing.
He's always got the fingers. Always with the finger guns.
Look like fucking Bill Clinton or something. Look like a run for office.
Look at the chest. Why is it a bust?
I don't know.
It's not a bobblehead, it's a bust.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm a paraplegic bobblehead.
AI wants a fucking made a bust.
The hair is on point.
See, here's what I don't understand these last couple with Willie. You could just take his own head.
I
like
know.
There's no.
I don't know why it makes changes.
Yeah,
I agree. Well,
like you can't make him look more Italian. All this does is make him look half Asian or something.
What you're saying is Oriental.
Yeah, I'm Oriental. I'm
so
married.
What you're saying is it takes AI takes the obvious and then just pushes the envelope. Is that what you're saying, Bill?
I mean,
gave me thicker hair.
No,
I like that.
That's not what I'm saying. You fucking lawyer, trying to trap me into fucking admitting that it's okay what you're about to do. Oh, fuck off.
Billy actually looks good. I think you look good, Billy. You look
I'm so tired of this shit.
You look like
I'm fucking sick of it.
You look like JD Vance in South Park.
What the fuck is that?
You watch JD Vance in South Park? That's who you look like. Okay, Bob.
Why do I have a fucking weird little leather jacket on? Oh.
Jeez.
I look like
the same person.
Paul Giamatti again.
I transitioned.
That broad, you know what? That broad. I'm confused about that woman because I like her in a way, but yet the shoulders are freaking me out.
I used to be
Wilma. She will tackle the fuck out of you.
If you pan that out, that's a big fucking broad right there.
She's got a good neck roll going on.
All right,
Billy would nail that and say, "What you looking? Well,
looks like a fucking detective in Fargo, North Dakota."
Yeah, exactly.
Just so we're fair. I did mine. I did mine, and I gotta say that I don't really like the algorithm that this came up with.
Holy shit!
You look like fucking fat Baker Mayfield.
You look like. You look like I thought you looked like the Mucinex guy kind of.
It looks like when Baker Mayfield did that undercover thing in Tampa Bay.
Holy cow!
I was like, I took a gym picture, which I don't look fat in at all.
Yeah.
And it popped this thing out, and I was like, "Well, you son of a bitch!" Now I know how Bill feels.
Sees your true
gave you no crotch at all. Just belly right into these little stumpy
It actually
legs.
looks like he's got a fucking front butt a little bit. Looks like he got a little fucking vagina going on. Little fucking fat roll vagina.
Jesus.
Dude, that is Baker fucking Mayfield. That is a fat Baker Mayfield.
Back when he lived in Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Got thrown an interception in flag football.
Yeah. Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible. All right. We are out of here.
Billy,
right.
Good luck this weekend. If you want to get together before the weekend's up, I'm leaving town Friday too. But if you want to get together before, I don't know, maybe hit a club and get back on stage for a few minutes.
It'd have to be tomorrow.
Yeah, you're leaving.
Okay.
When you leaving Thursday?
Oh, you're leaving Thursday. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to drive all day Friday and then do the show.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Well, good luck,
All right, man.
man.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace, everybody.
See y'all.
We'll see you guys next week. We are
Peace.
out of here.
Just a mic and a dream. Now we ride this circuit, chasing that scene. Every heckle, every cheer, every silent stare made us sharper, made us bolder. We ain't going nowhere.